From critically acclaimed dramas to cutting-edge animations and mind-blowing movies, these Netflix original movies highlight the platform's dedication to top-tier entertainment. Here are the best Netflix movies of 2024. At number 10, we have Code 8, Part 2, directed by Jeff Chan and released on February 28, 2024. This sci-fi sequel brings back Stephen and Robbie Amell, who reprise their roles as Garrett Kelton and Connor Reed. The story picks up where the original Code 8 left off, with Connor, played by Robbie Amell, released from prison and attempting to start a new life. However, his plans are derailed when he crosses paths with Pav, a teenager fleeing corrupt police officers. The script of Code 8, Part 2, skillfully balances intense action with meaningful character moments, providing both Amell cousins the opportunity to deliver standout performances. Robbie Amell's portrayal of a man grappling with his past is particularly emotional, while Stephen Amell shines as the morally ambiguous Garrett. The sequel introduces new sci-fi elements, including advanced powers and robotic canines, which replace the Guardians, adding further excitement to the action scenes. With its dynamic performances, engaging plot, and impressive visual effects, Code 8, Part 2 raises the bar for the franchise, making it one of Netflix's top movies of 2024. The film holds a 5.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb and a 69% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. At number 9 is The Kitchen, a visually stunning sci-fi drama co-directed by Danielle Kaluuya and Kibwe Tavares, set in a gritty, futuristic London where social housing has been entirely wiped out.
Saving myself.
Hold my head and saw the whole sky.
So where do you live?
The film centers on Izzy, played by Kane Robinson, who is desperate to escape the last standing social housing complex. His plans take an unexpected turn when he meets Benji, a young boy portrayed by Jediah Bannerman. Their connection forces Izzy to shift his focus and fight for the survival of those still clinging to their homes. The Kitchen delves into issues of inequality and rebellion, hitting hard with its social commentary, though at times the central plot slows down. What truly elevates The Kitchen is its rich world building and an outstanding cast that brings depth to this dystopian narrative. Kane Robinson delivers a powerful performance, skillfully balancing Izzy's internal turmoil with a quiet vulnerability. Kaluuya's directorial debut is bold, filled with creative choices like the striking visual use of deconstructed Nike masks in the opening heist scene and the unique look of the gang, led by Hope Ikpoku Jr.'s character. While the plot has its uneven moments, The Kitchen remains a standout with its gripping performances, imaginative style, and hard-hitting themes that leave a lasting impact. On IMDb, it holds a 4.8 out of 10 rating. At number 8 is The Beautiful Game, a heartwarming sports drama inspired by real-life stories of former football players.
It has a story to tell, and they tell those stories in one great universal language, and that's football.
Directed by Thea Sherrick and written by Frank Cottrell Boyce, the film stars Bill Nighy as Mal, a dedicated coach leading a diverse group of homeless footballers to the Homeless World Cup. At the heart of the story is Vinny, played by Michael Ward, a struggling father fighting for redemption both on and off the field. The film captures the universal power of football, breaking down borders and showing how the sport can unite and transform lives. What makes The Beautiful Game truly special is its raw, authentic portrayal of homelessness. The film introduces teams from around the world, each representing different faces of homelessness, from Rosita, an undocumented teenager on the US team, to the elderly Japanese squad, reflecting Japan's older homeless population. Michael Ward delivers a powerful performance as Vinny, a man hardened by life who slowly opens up in his search for acceptance and a second chance. Supported by a strong cast, including Callum Scott Howells, Kit Young, and Susan Wokoma, the film tells a relatable story of resilience, broken dreams, and hope, with its emotionally charged performances and a storyline that celebrates the human spirit. The Beautiful Game leaves a lasting impression. On IMDb, the film holds a rating of 6.3 out of 10. Next, at number 7 is Scoop, a gripping drama based on the real events surrounding the infamous BBC Newsnight interview with Prince Andrew. Released on April 5, 2024, the film, directed by Philip Martin and adapted by Peter Moffat from Sam McAllister's memoir, dives into the high-stakes world of investigative journalism. The plot follows McAllister, played by Billy Piper, and Emily Maitlis, portrayed by Gillian Anderson, as they engage in intense negotiations and prepare for the groundbreaking interview, set against the backdrop of the explosive Jeffrey Epstein scandal. The film vividly captures the professional and personal challenges the journalists face in their dogged pursuit of truth. Scoop stands out for its remarkable cast, with Piper delivering a standout performance as the driven and determined McAllister, portraying the balance between professional ambition and a genuine passion for uncovering the truth. Anderson shines as Maitlis, skillfully navigating the delicate line between journalistic integrity and handling high-profile figures. Though some critics have noted mixed motivations in the characters, Scoop expertly blends the suspense of investigative reporting with the real-life drama of a notorious scandal. With its powerful performances and intense narrative, Scoop keeps viewers on edge, earning a solid 6.5 out of 10 rating on IMDb, and the trio makes the movie casting perfect. At number 6, we have The Deliverance, a chilling horror film based on the terrifying true events of LaToya Ammons and her family, starring Andra Day, Glenn Close, and Anthony B.
Why didn't you let me take that boy to church?
Because he don't want to go, Mom, and I don't like making him do what he want to do.
Jenkins, the movie takes us deep into the unsettling story of a family haunted by bizarre and frightening occurrences in their Gary, Indiana home. What begins as strange incidents, like the children acting violently and speaking in unsettling, deep voices, soon escalates into full-blown horror, with one of the children even levitating. The situation becomes so dire that the Gary Police Department, Department of Child Services, and even the local church and hospital get involved, each witnessing things that defied explanation. One of the most shocking moments involves LaToya's 9-year-old son walking backward up a wall, an incident seen by multiple professionals. Despite initial skepticism, the seriousness with which these events were documented, including detailed reports from police officers and social workers, adds a layer of terrifying realism to the story. With a talented cast and a plot rooted in real-life supernatural occurrences, The Deliverance is more than just a horror film. It's a haunting dive into a true story that left many witnesses shaken to the core. This one will have you questioning what's real and what's beyond explanation. Moving on, at number 5, we have A Family Affair, a quirky romantic comedy with a 5.3 IMDb rating, directed by Richard LaGravenese and written by Carrie Solomon. This film stars the dynamic trio of Nicole Kidman, Zac Efron, and Joey King. The story follows Zara, who's stuck living at home with her mom Brooke, while working as an assistant to the unpredictable movie star Chris. Zara's life is consumed by managing Chris's whims, including picking up the pieces after his constant breakups. Though he promises to help her become a producer, those promises remain empty, leading Zara to finally quit in frustration. Desperate to win her back, Chris shows up at Zara's house and ends up meeting her mother, Brooke. Much to Zara's surprise, Chris becomes infatuated with her mom, sparking a whole new set of complications. While some reviews have criticized Zac Efron's post-surgery appearance, others have enjoyed the film for its lighthearted humor and entertaining performances, regardless of the actor's changed look. Kidman, Efron, and King's chemistry makes the film worth watching, even if it didn't score big with critics. Overall, A Family Affair offers a fun mix of romance, comedy, and a few unexpected twists. At number 4, we have Damsel, released on March 8th and currently holding a 6.1 IMDb rating.
I'm Millie Bobby Brown, and here's the plot of my new movie, Damsel, in 15 seconds. Let's go. Dark caves, sword haircut, glowing worms, climbing, running, fiery dragon, charming prince, dagger and corset, lies and more lies, human sacrifice, smashed eggs, Angela Bassett, Robin Wright, queens, gold masks, creepy cult, Nick Robinson, burning birds, badass princess, kidnapping, wedding spoilers, happily ever after, question mark?
Directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo and written by Dan Mazzot, the film stars Millie Bobby Brown, Ray Winstone, and Angela Bassett. The story follows Elodie, a young woman who falls in love with a charming prince. However, on their wedding day, she learns the prince had darker intentions. He plans to sacrifice her to a dragon terrorizing the kingdom. Now, Elodie must battle for her survival. At number 3 is Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F., released on July 3, 2024, with a 6.5 IMDb rating. Directed by Mark Malloy, The film sees Eddie Murphy reprising his iconic role as Axel Foley. This time, Detective Axel Foley is causing trouble in Detroit when his old friend, LA private detective Billy Rosewood, reaches out for help. Foley's daughter, Jane Saunders, a lawyer handling a high-profile case, has been threatened. Foley heads to Los Angeles, reconnects with old friends, and quickly finds himself tangled in a dangerous conspiracy.
Wait! Set it down!
At number 2 is My Name Is Low Kiwan, which has a solid 6.8 rating on IMDb.
이 땅이 어떤 지옥이라도 죽지 않고 살아내겠다는 다짐하는 게까지 왔습니다.
Released on March 1st, 2024, this film combines romance and drama to offer a genuine look at the immigrant experience. Directed by Kim Hee-jin in her debut, and based on a 2011 novel by Cho Hae-jin, the movie follows Low Kiwan, a North Korean defector who escapes with his mother. After initially finding refuge in China, his struggles continue as he moves to Belgium, waiting for his refugee status to be sorted out. Things get really interesting when Low meets Lee Marie, a former athlete dealing with her own challenges. Their connection evolves into a touching romance, and their personal struggles add a lot of depth to the story. While the film does deal with some heavy topics, it wraps up on a lighter, more hopeful note. If you haven't checked it out yet, My Name Is Low Kiwan is definitely worth watching. And finally at number 1 is Rebel Ridge.
Yeah, I can feel that from you. It's gotten out of hand.
We can agree on that.
Got me thinking, what if we just walk away?
Directed and written by Jeremy Saulnier, known for his intense films like Blue Ruin and Green Room, this thriller dives straight into the action. It features standout performances from Aaron Pierre, Don Johnson, and Anna Sophia Robb. The plot centers on an ex-Marine who gets entangled in a web of small-town corruption. What starts as a simple attempt to post bail for his cousin quickly spirals into a violent confrontation with the local police chief. Saulnier's knack for delivering gripping, high-stakes stories shines through, making Rebel Ridge a must-watch. This movie holds a 7.0 rating on IMDb. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Do you think any other Netflix Originals movie deserves to be on this list? Drop which ones in the comments down below. And if you liked the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Every like, share, and subscribe helps us keep going. Thanks for watching, everyone.